Going on? It's High Stepper. Got two 150s that showed up. So first radio 959. We're gonna put it in. It's been done many a times before, so this is nothing new. This video is just for my experience. Let's see what's going on. My documentary on what I do. That's how I do it. So I'm just gonna do that. What it is on my big K5, I run the 8 pill into the 32 pill, and I don't push. I push pretty hard, but I'm not fully driving everything. I like my stuff to last. Money don't grow on trees. So what I was doing was running my Palomar 2 pill into the 8 pill, and what I'm going to do with this is eliminate my Palomar 2 pill. Also, I'm going to have that allow me to take this off the grid that all my drivers and amps are on. I'm going to run this on the truck grid, which is off the truck's DC power, and then it'll be the 8 and the 32 off of its own motor mall power grid. So hopefully this should eliminate it. I'm looking at 120, 140. If I can get anything around there, I'd be good to go. That's all I really need. So I'm gonna get to opening this stuff up, see what's going on, and we'll be I'm liking this one a lot better. The 75 I'm just not a fan of. The 75, you gotta remove the finals, you gotta do so much crap. And this one I like. It basically leaves your radio alone. I mean, it does jump into the coax, but you don't have to molest your radio as much, and you can still run a switch and turn this off and bypass this and run just your radio. So I love that feature. And for the power you're running, for me, the high drive, the 75 I'd be running hot as hell, and this one I'm not. Might be putting the fans on this one too, sort of like my other Galaxy here, which has the fans. Can't really see. I had to turn the light on, but there's fans underneath that one. We'll see. Let me get to playing with this. Okay, so drilled out the 2 rivets here. That's for the plate. Get it over it with. That's your serial number plate. All that has 2 rivets in. Just gotta drill them out. No big deal. Very, very simple. Being that it's aluminum and not steel, it's pretty fast. So moving on to the next stage, which is getting rid of this. This is the one thing that the RX 150 does replace. But I'd rather have it replace just that than replacing the finals. So yeah, let me get desoldering that, and then we're looking at mounting the bracket for the 150. Okay, well, none of the other videos I've seen show you is you have to remove this. So for all these guys that do the install process, they don't like to show that. You can see that that's missing, but they don't go through those steps for you. It's right here, this board. you're going to need a solder sucker or a wick, and you need to detach each one of these. I just use this old school solder sucker, but yes, you definitely need to remove this to get your plug out, or you can take a Dremel and slice it real close. That's the hard way, but just wanted to do that in a video because I just came across it. I was like, well, what the hell? And I started looking at all the videos I watched, and they all skip this part. They like to skip that hard shit. That's about the hardest part of this whole install right there. So note, when you do it, see, like right now it doesn't really want to come out because there's solder on the other side. You got to smoothen those out, but once you get it loose like this, you can pull it back and it's enough room to slide this out, so you don't even have to take it all the way out. Then once you're done, let's get this thing in focus. You want to solder these all back on. It's not that big a deal. And then we can continue on with the install. Now it's going to be getting the plate, marking it, and drilling a hole. Okay, so originally the orange and the yellow and the blue wire come through here. So you want to slide this lid off. Just slides out this way. What I did is I cut them. I'm going to put some shrink tube on them because you only need the blue wire, which is the 8-volt source, for this install. So what I'm going to do, I've seen some people run these into the radio and then they do them there. I see no point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink tube these and have them secure. I'll show you here in a second. See what I did? Just put some shrink tube on this, one to the other, and tuck it down in here. It'll be fine. So now I only have the one going into the radio. Drill the holes. Now we're going to mount the plate. I use thermal compound on the plate, which you're going to need to do. So, into doing that, and we'll get on our way. So here it is, all finished up. It's ready to rumble. I got a really good meter to go off of. I guess we can go off of this one. We're on, let's see, on the 200 watt scale, so 10 is 100, and so on, 150, 200. Hello, audio check. Hello, audio. So about 40, 150. It's on a 959. Quite easy. I mean, I would say it's an easier install. You do have to unsolder that little board, which I don't see anybody mentioning, which is bullshit to me, but you know, you think you'd let everybody know about at least doing that, because it looks like, you know, you can do a couple of wires. I mean, really, if you can get that, if you can get this out, you would have to cut it to be able to get it out without taking that board off. I mean, it is quite easy unsoldering that board, moving it. I just bend it, you know, once I get it unsoldered, just it's enough to slide it out and put the board straight up and then solder it. But yeah, it sticks out quite a bit. The downer part of this is having this on the back. I mean, I don't know if possible, if it was re-engineered, having this on the side, going sideways or something, I don't know. Because you have this extension, now you're going to have this on top of that. So, I don't know, to me, you're making a radio ungodly long to begin with once you start adding this, and then having this extra 2 inches or so because you don't want to kink your cable bending. Having it on the sides option would be pretty sweet. I just did another install tonight on this other truck, and I mean, the only reason why I was able to fit is this was on the passenger side, so I had to move the radio over, so it missed the hump mount. But you know, it'd have been a lot easier on his if it was coming out that way, you know, and plug in to the side or something where you had more room. But just happy it works and it's that easy. It's definitely way better than the 75. I would recommend spending the extra money. Don't even waste your money on the 75. You have to do so many mods to the radio just to get the 75 to work. You know, to me, you know, at that point, just spend the money on a radio that does that power rather than all the other crap. But this 150, I would say definitely put on any radio. I guess the only trick is, which all the information's on the internet out there, just find the 8-volt source, and that's where you attach your radio or your actual blue line. Here's mine. Put a switch. The reason why I have it like this right now is I was testing it. It's going to mount in my truck. I'm actually going to extend this probably to the dashboard, or it's actually going to probably go to a box which has all my drivers and main amps, all my power switches I want to put together. So I'll be running this because you can run it with and without. I'll turn this off. Audio. So that's my radio stock. Audio. I'm going to go down to the 20 watt scale. So dead key in 5 watts. Audio. So 5 swing 15, somewhere around there. So, and it's, can't remember, it's about 40 watts, swing 150. So not too bad. Alrighty, all done. We'll be putting one on this radio, the Galaxy Echo. Definitely be putting it on there. We may be putting one on the 142. So we'll be loading up the radios and then maybe some of those. So, alrighty. We'll see you on DX land. 32 pusher, the big K5 is gone. What's going on? High step of 32 pusher. Okay, we just finished up with the 949. We got the Echo board in. Super talkers in. Right back there. RFX 150's in. So pretty much all did up. Access port right here. Drilled, cut the case, slide around it. So ready to rock and roll. Here's the twin right here. It's the 959. It's got the super talker in it. Same Echo board. Here's nice and clean. We're going to clean this crap up here. And same thing, same spot. It's all good. Welcome to the twins. That's how we get down. High step of 32 pusher. See y'all on the flip side. Finish this video up. It's the 959. RFX 150. So you can get it. Just zoom in here. Maybe. Without it. That's with it. 175. Audio check. Check, check. Hey, look. Look at that swing. Let's get on out of here. It's all done. We'll catch y'all on the flip side. High stepper's gone.